Hey yo, okay, welcome back to the Alphax channel. This is good. Okay, we're gonna go blue light today. All right, because look at this title, man. I think people are inherently good. What a G, the gay regent. What a fucking G, bro. Okay, let's go. So, what does this guy think? People are inherently good. Do I think that? No, no. I feel like it's a little bit more of a gray area, but I wouldn't say like good. Like if you have like a spectrum like this and like this bad, this good. Like I don't know if we're like here, you know. Maybe we're like here. Like bad is here. Like we're more good than bad. I would. I don't know. All right, let's see. This app gives me a lot of reason to feel otherwise, especially within this subreddit. Hell, the whole word makes me feel crazy sometimes. However, I don't think people are born with the desire to harm others, nor to exclude, nor dominate, nor manipulate. I genuinely think that the majority of society's problems come from society itself. And I don't mean, okay. I genuinely think that the majority of society's problem comes from society itself. You gotta change that sentence, boy. That's crazy. You're telling me that you don't think that people are inherently bad, but then at the same time, people are bad because of people. What? And I don't mean in an anarchist way. Just that it seems to me that 99% of the time someone does anything to harm other being, it comes from some learned behavior. Can you give me any fucking example? Can you give me any example of that? For instance, yes, I think lying comes in two flavors, manipulation and self-preservation. But if society lacked hierarchical structures, there would be no need to manipulate people. If we were taught radically empathy instead of learning to judge or punish others, why would anyone need to self-preserve? So, for example, in that case, right, let's say like the world is perfect, right? Nobody rules anyone, everybody's got enough money and enough land. Like I have like just imagine we teleport every single human being right now and we give them a house, land, opportunity to make friends, find people they love. Okay, watch this, right? Imagine you're a guy, okay? Oh, and everybody is attractive. Everyone finds everybody else attractive, right? Let's say that, I don't know, you're driving in that perfect world, right? And you make a mistake whilst you drive, okay? It's like you didn't see a curb and you fuck up your car. Or let's say you make like any type of mistake, right? That like a good human being would do, right? Like break something, like not look at something or not see something. Like for example, I'll give you a better one, bro. Your wife in that perfect world comes down and she's like, hey, do you notice anything that changed, right? If you're still a normal human being with like actual like cognition and a fallible eyes and ears, you're like, no, did you change something? And it's like, yeah, I got a haircut, right? And it's like most people would be like, yeah, of course I saw that, right? Like, does that bother you? And that she's not ruling him, he's not ruling her either, but there is still lies going on there. I feel like people are just gonna lie anyways, no matter what, right? Like should like Santa Claus disappear because it's a lie? You know what I'm saying? Like should the Easter Bunny disappear because it's a lie? Like like your parents literally looked at you straight in the eyes. I mean, I don't know if you were born in like if you were raised in a Christian environment, but it's like, do you think that the Santa Claus is bad? Like, do you think that like we lie all the time when we like watch a movie or something because we kid ourselves that like the things that are we actually watching is real when it's clearly fucking not. There's obviously a use for that. Like lying is useful sometimes. Like you lie to yourself when you're like, yeah, Captain America, you saved the world. Like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? So it's like, do you think all lies should disappear, or do you think just like the bad lies should disappear? These are more serious examples too. Like how many sociologists and other relevant professionals attribute rape to the predator feeling a lack of control in their life so that they can take it out on someone else. Yeah, sure. Like, but people can feel lack of control in their life because you imagine someone wants to be ambitious and they want to have power, and you tell them, oh no, in this perfect world that we live in, without lies and without self-preservation, you cannot have power over anybody else. That would make people want to take power. Like, the small percentage of people who are like this is enough to flip society on its head, because we need to protect people who aren't like that. Like, if you tell someone that they can never have power over someone else, that's going to set them off to do exactly that, because they're going to feel like they have no control over their life. Because realistically, you can put someone in any context, they can disagree with the context that they're in. You can put someone in heaven, and if you give them free will, like I'm sure that a lot of people just wouldn't want to be in heaven. They'd be like, I'm stuck here. All I can do is something good. I don't want to live like this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's a good solution. But again, society has the hierarchical structures which function to remove people's self-forms of violence, such as war. It is largely caused by this greed instilled into people by capitalist system. But do you feel like a monarchy, for example, is better than the capitalistic system we have now? Do you think it's worse? Do you not feel like capitalism and the way we do it today is like better than anything we've had before? And if anything we had before is worse than what we have now, shouldn't we assume that what we're going to get later is better? Just a question for you. Society tells men they need power to be manly. No, it doesn't. Tells countries they need resources to prosper. It really doesn't either. Like we know both these things are false. Like if you like people who are actually like usually not politically driven to get power and educated usually don't think that. Even at the expense, like for example, like Gandhi is seen as a great man, you know, and even if he had power, like if Gandhi says something right now, like shit, I'm fucking listening. But it's like he didn't take it by force. Do you mind someone like Gandhi having power when he doesn't really take any power? Like he literally didn't take any power by force. Does that bother you? That people actually willingly are like, because Gandhi would come into my house and I would serve him fucking food right now. I'd be like, bro, please sit down. I'm giving this guy power. He's not taking it away from me. I'm choosing that this guy is someone I'm gonna respect, like your parents, right? You don't have to respect your parents, but it's like if you choose to respect your parents, it's not because of a societal thing. Like we feel that way about people. Like if I'm a young guy, for example, and like someone older with more experience is trying to teach me something, I will feel like I want to follow what they say for my own preservation. Why wouldn't I feel that way? Whatever. Even at the expense of others, technically true, but not as much as unstable level. And in order to maintain the hierarchy, it separates people into us versus them, creating barometric-based violence. And that's true, but everybody knows that it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, I guess, like, these times, and also it's the internet fucking us up a little bit, right? But it's like, for example, people would be like, oh my god, like America is so racist against Mexicans, or like they don't like, you know, immigrants or whatever. I'm sure that if I go to America right now and I tell them that I'm from Europe with a Mexican friend, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna give one fucking single fuck. I think it's just that I'm like fucking internet just amplifies that shit so much, bro. Like people talk about like deportation. People used to get deported all the time. This is all not to say that without society these things would go away. After all, this society arose from the natural state of things. Yes, only to say that given the chance, I believe people would choose good. So the true solution would be to scope a society that doesn't include the aspect of our current society that causes the social problems. One that lacks hierarchy, one where people serve each other, and that doesn't teach hatred and division. A society that promotes radical empathy rather than selfishness. Our society already does that, though. Like our society already promotes radical empathy. I mean, especially if you live in the West, that's literally how we were born. Like we were born talking about like revolutions and fighting for the smaller man. Like this is the values we already have. We just can't have like everything change like in a matter like overnight. It's been like what 100 years, 120 years since we've been trying to do that. Like it's going to take much longer if we want to see like a better future, like a future without hierarchy. Impossible, bro. Fucking possible. Like you don't want to respect people. Like as in like if a guy, let's say like I don't know what you do in life, right? Let's say you're a soldier, right? Fuck it, we wouldn't need soldiers. Let's say you're a carpenter and you make a house the size of a desk, and it's like this is my house made of wood. I've got all the fucking rooms. The detail is fucking incredible. And another carpenter who worked more than you, okay, made a house-size house with wood, with thousands, like way more detail than yours. You can see it. Like there's no denying that this guy's house has more detail than yours. When you want to learn from him, shouldn't this guy be teaching you? Right? That is hierarchy. Like teacher-student is a form of hierarchy, and these things happen naturally. Like when you respect your dad because your dad does something that you wish you could do because he's been on the planet for longer, like you're not like, you don't not know how to do it because you're stupid or something. You're just like a kid or something, right? Like you don't know how to do it. Like you're gonna want to respect that because you're like, wow, how come you did that? You know, like you might respect it less and less the more educated you become into something. But it's fine for people to look up to other people, what the fuck, and follow what they say. I think people like having a leader. I like having a leader. I'm sure you like having a leader too. The problem is having a bad one. But like when you get a good leader, then you're pretty much chilling. You're pretty much chilling. That's what people need, right? I think instead of getting rid of the hierarchy completely, I think we should just like work with it differently. Like, for example, have people just accept the fact that leading may not be the most important thing you do in a society. Like the leader is not the most important thing. I don't think it's the most. I think it's one job out of many. You know what I'm saying? One job out of many. Like a leader, if he wants to be good, and I think what we've seen with good leaders is the people who listen to their people who listen to their teams, people who are willing to change their minds, people who are willing to change their ideas because they just saw that what they did as an execution didn't work, so they're willing to change it up because that's what a good leader is, I think, in my opinion. And I think that most people like leaders like this, the ones that are going to take the risk, take the responsibility, and also listen to their people and march with them. When you talk about like division in society and hatred, I also feel like that's unavoidable. Like if you reset the society at zero, I saw like somebody like a post earlier talking about like Nazis and shit, and like this girl was like, yeah, like billionaires would give money, could give all their money to like poor people so that poor people wouldn't be poor anymore. And I wish that poverty was only about money. Like poverty, I think, is more of a mindset than like an economical phenomenon, because I truly believe that if you gave all your money to a lot of homeless people, they wouldn't know how to use it, right? You need to educate them on how to use money. I'm getting educated on how to use my own money right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I use my money kind of badly, or I used to. Like fucking when I was younger, I used to use it actually even fucking worse than now. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't know how to use money sometimes. Why? Not because they're stupid. Again, it's because they don't know how to. Right? Not everybody's got a fucking family that, you know, teaches them how to, you know, make money, save it. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like. My family has like saving plans since my great grandma, brother. My great grandma started saving money, and I saved money the same way she does, mate. Right? If I didn't have that great grandma, I would not be saving any fucking money at all. Right? Where I'm from right now, I mean, where I'm at right now, people are like addicted to casinos and shit. Like selling your body is illegal where I am, so it's like yeah, obviously people are gonna fucking slap their money onto very, very stupid stuff that would make them broke again. I mean, we've seen that before, right? People win the lottery and then they just burn everything in, not because they're stupid, but because of their education levels. I guess you could call someone stupid because they're not educated, but then if they were as educated as you, then you guys probably would be saying around the same stuff, or at least with the same stuff with like the same amount of like what's it called, cognitive response. But I don't think like division is always going to happen. Why? Because somebody is always going to do better than you. They're always like, someone is always going to want to do better than you. That's it. Like imagine right now what I'm doing, like someone that like, you know, is in psychology, has a psychology bachelor and a master's in psychology, would literally do better than me at giving advice to people when it comes to like, or, you know, talking about these controversial things or giving relationship advice. It's like, yeah, dog, that's fine. It's like, I can't deny it. All I can do is try and work so I can be better myself. Competition is gonna happen no matter what. I don't think it needs to happen for people to survive. You're right, maybe people would just be fine but just living and loving each other and shit, and just having empathy and like trying to help each other out. But I would be mad if I put a lot of work in and the next guy doesn't, and we are equals for some reason. We're the same. Why? Like we both don't feel that way. Like if a guy starts exercising right now and I've been exercising for 10 years and you tell me, oh no, you guys both have the same strength, you guys are the same in terms of exercising, it's gonna probably piss the two people off very quickly. It's like, fuck you mean? I'll respect my man. Like it's not because you have more muscle that you can just disrespect someone, but you can also acknowledge the work that the other person has put in. What? So I don't know. I think society already promotes radical empathy. And I completely agree with like people. I completely agree. Maybe I don't completely agree like that, but I see where you're coming from. And looking at life that way is probably better than it's definitely better than looking at it as people are inherently bad, because your attitude towards people is probably definitely gonna be much better. Yeah, so that was my little opinion on this. Yeah, that's a little bit different from what we do, but I like doing this shit. It's nice. Thank you for watching. If you guys think I missed something, or if you think I'm like fucking retarded, please let me know. Like and subscribe. Outfox out. Thank you for watching.